Sup, boys and girls? How you all doing today? It's your boy Too Lazy for Life with another movie as part of Cycle 8's movie month. Alright, we're on to Konosuba now, okay? It's Konosuba's turn to be in the spotlight. Alright, it's time to shine. I know a lot of you Konosuba fans out there have been eagerly awaiting my reaction for this movie. Alright, the Konosuba movie, what's it called? Legend of the Crimson Demon. Okay, it's 1.5 hours long. Okay, I'm super excited, man. I love Konosuba. Absolute top tier comedy series. And yeah, it's been an absolutely enjoyable ride so far. Season 1 and 2 and the OVAs. Just I've had so much laughs. I don't think I laughed that hard since I was watching Kaguya-sama, right? This show is definitely up there, right up there next to Kaguya-sama in terms of just peak top tier comedy. Okay, so yeah, I have no idea what to expect, okay, from this movie. I don't know whether it's going to follow on from the end of Season 2 or whether this is like some anime original or it's adapting a side story or what. I don't know what to expect, okay? But all I know is that it's Konosuba, it's 1.5 hours of Konosuba, and it's a movie, okay? So I'm expecting some top quality production values, okay? Hopefully something like the last episode of Season 2, for example, when you saw, Aqua's God Blow. Right, and God Requiem. That was when Studio Dean went all in on their budget and their production value right there. I wasn't expecting such quality at the end there of Season 2 from Konosuba and from the quote-unquote Dean Stay Night. But here we are, Studio... excuse me. It's not Dean Stay Night. It's an old friend of mine. I haven't seen your name in a long time. JC Stuff! Are you having a Are you having a laugh? I hope this movie is good then. Okay, why did they change studios? Huh? Guys, please, somebody explain to me why did they change studios? Huh? And of all the studios they had to give their fucking work to, JC Stuff! You know how much I've been shitting on JC Stuff for like the last 1.5 years? JC Stuff and Queen Bee with their fucking slideshow PowerPoint presentation series. You gave Konosuba to JC Stuff. Oh no, and here I was memeing on Dean Stay Night. Well, let's hope and pray. Okay, maybe they might pull it out of the bag and redeem themselves for the atrocity that was One Punch Man Season 2. Okay, so yeah, let's just leave it at that. I don't want to bash on them before I get onto it and judge it after seeing it. Okay, so yeah, guys, Konosuba, the movie, alright? Movie month, movie hype. So all of you guys watching right now that are tuning in to this movie reaction and are watching on YouTube, please, okay, disclaimer as always, get your own copy of the movie. Don't watch this video with no movie and watch my completely silent, out of context, awkward, and just very, very just... I don't even know what to call it. People who watch full-timer reaction videos on YouTube with no copy of their own, I don't get you people, okay? But hey, if that's what you call entertainment, then fair play. Who am I to judge? But really, get your own copy of the movie ready. Have it alongside with you on another monitor or something. And in sync it with mine, where the footage normally is on my screen. Okay, there's going to be just a black box and a timer and a little slit at the bottom where you can see the subtitles for better referencing to help sync your movie up with mine. Okay, otherwise, there's going to be no footage and no audio for you. All right, so that's the disclaimer. All right, you've been warned. Get your copy ready and then join me on this hilarious, hopefully hilarious, epic roller coaster ride of an adventure as we dive into Konosuba once again. Okay, so... time to find out what this movie's all about and why people have been hyping up and recommending the shit out of this movie to me for like the last 1.5 months or so. All right, I've been badgered on about checking out the Konosuba movie for a long time now, at least a month, for like 4 weeks, 5 weeks straight. So let's hope it's as good as people say it is. Okay, so without further ado, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Kadokawa. The dick-sucking motherfuckers that is like the arch nemesis of every reaction channel. You don't want to react to Kadokawa stuff and have them catch you, bro. They're gonna cancel you back to the Stone Age. They're like the Sony. Oh no, Aniplex is Sony. They're basically like the evil Sony twin brother of the anime industry. Oh, wow. What a way to start the movie. Oh. What the fuck? Hey! Oh. They look the same. Scum. It's called gender equality, bitch. What? Oh, that was random as fuck. The art looks the same. The soundtrack's the same. Oh, cool. I guess they just hired the same stuff, but just under a different studio name. So far, I haven't. If I didn't see that sign there on the video file saying it's JC Staff, I wouldn't have known. I thought it would have still been Dean Stay Night. You had every chance to get laid with your party, Cosmo, but you chose not to. You chose not to stick your dick in crazy. Still, it's just a cup of water. What? She's the only survivor. But Megumin's from the same village as Union, right? That's what they said in the previous seasons. Aqua doesn't want to wait here for like the next 200 years. She wants to get out of here as soon as possible. 3 years? You have a very optimistic outlook on your chances of escaping this place. It's my responsibility now to impregnate you. Kazuma is definitely 100% up for this. Oh, wow. You just read a fan fiction. Oh my god. Are you not wearing any pants either? Hmm. Gonna go help her or what? Of course you will, otherwise there would be no movie. Give me a fucking break. I don't want to hear that shit. Alright, the customer's always right. If you've worked in customer service and retail, you know that that is the most bullshit entitled copium smoking sentence that somebody can ever say to you as you're working your dead end job. The customer's always right. Fuck off. If the customer's an absolute retard, then no. What the fuck? Orcs. Of course! Again, in an isekai in anime, right? Orcs look like that. Wow. Ugly bastard hentais, huh? Oh, reverse rape. NTR. Ugly bastard, man. Oi! Oi! What are you doing, bro? Oi! He just pulled her pants down. I feel so violated watching this. This is fucking disgusting. 16? Oh, spank that ass. Oh, Gachi Hyper. Holy shit. Oh my god, that wet slapping meat sound, bro. Oh man, they even fucking took his socks and shoes. Oh, that's disgusting, man. I feel so fucking disgusted. Oh, I'm triggered. Oh, they even had his pants down. Holy shit, his fucking bare naked ass is just... Yeah, psychologically scarred. I'm fucking psychologically scarred a little bit watching that. This must be how it feels, huh, for girls to watch ugly bastard NTR rape hentai. You get to sympathize and empathize, relate to the girl on screen in those hentais. Not that any girl would watch fucking ugly bastard rape NTR hentais except for Sidsnap. I'm fucking tilted right now. I'm not joking. I'm not having a laugh right now. I'm actually fucking tilted watching that. All those fucking disgusting, ugly bastard orcs. Just stripping the shit out of Kazuma right there against his will. I'm so physically repulsed right now. And violated. And yeah, that orc was 16 years old, huh? Yeah, because that makes sense, doesn't it? Oh no, there's more of them. Oh. What the heck is that? This is the start of yet. Yeah. This is the start of. Oh yeah, hold on to Yun Yun's breast, right? Why don't you? This is the start of yet another fantasy isekai NTR rape gangbang orc hentai, man. Holy crap. That's a lot of them. Who the fuck are these dudes? Oh, it's Yun Yun's family. Oh, what was that response? How cute. Oh, this looks nice. Somebody drew that, you know. Holy shit. Look at all of that painted scenery. Damn. This is the Crimson Demon Village. I was expecting like some kind of like ancient settlement of like tribal people. Oh, you're not dead. A traditional greeting. Really? What? You can't decide whether to leave it there as a tourist attraction or destroy it. Oh, right, because you're so... You talk as if you could just snap your fingers and delete it in the blink of an eye. If you're willing to, sit there and so casually decide what to do with it. Oh, damn, you got a giant robot. What the Welcome to the family. What the fuck? Oh, holy shit. Damn. How come those guys can't just go and defeat the Devil King? Why do they need Kazuma to do this? That looks like Megumin's people have got it covered. Well, this is awkward. Oh, you know, she wouldn't leave me alone, and now she's stuck with me in my party. What do you want? You want him to be the Yep, the math checks out there with how many she's eating right there. I already saw that this was a problem. She already ate like half the box in like 3 seconds. Only in anime, right? Dude, the parents are be so desperate. It's like, when are you ever gonna get a husband? Huh? How do you know all of that? What, did Megumin tell you all of that? Or Yun Yun? What the fuck? Really? Last I checked, Cosmo's a fucking millionaire. Oh, now the dad's eyes just woke up. Yep. Oh my god. When you realize that your daughter or son is about to marry into a millionaire, a billionaire's family, you're not gonna let that fucker go. All right, even if you might end up hating him, you're gonna keep him there because of his bucket loads of cash. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still fucking having PTSD right now from those fucking ugly bastard, buggly bastard, orc gangbang female reverse rape NTR hentai orc gangbang. Just it's really the mum is the true mastermind behind this whole family. Oh, you're still traumatized by orcs. You and me both. You put Kazuma in the same room as your daughter. Yeah, I can see where this is going. Neuron activation! No one can hear us, right? Maximum neuron activation. His imagination's going wild. Oh wow, the mom's even listening. Oh, that was what I wanted to talk about. That was what I wanted to say. That moment there where that fucking... That ugly bastard female orc was taking off Kazuma's pants. I know why I felt so violated. It's like that moment in South Park, right? Where Indiana Jones got fucking raped by those two dudes. Alright, and you just hear Indiana Jones just fucking yell and scream in despair and terror as Cartman and Kyle and Stan and Kenny were just watching in despair as their hero, Indiana Jones, get fucking raped by a bunch of ugly bastards. It made me feel so uncomfortable, man. I watched that when I was like 14. So you can imagine my trauma. Oh my god. Wow, the mom is still there. You know he's only Oh, damn, they're close. Uh-oh. You're not processing it, right? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Of course not. Debated. Oh my god. Creeper summer. Oh my god. Kazu trash, pedo neat, creeper ma. Oh my god. Kazu trash. Cosmo who tried to mess with Megumin while he was sleeping somehow. So far, this is on point. Okay. What the fuck? A cat girl statue. Oh, hey. Careful now. You don't want darkness to suddenly turn into Saber. A tomb of an evil god sealed away in this thing. But it escaped. Oops. And for some reason in this town, they have a shrine of a cat girl in a high school swimsuit. What a cultured village. Holy shit, everyone in this village is a freak. Megumin came from one hell of an eccentric village, man. I'll take your entire stock. What do you need that many capes for? Is that a gun? Yeah, it's a rifle. Do they have guns in the show? I don't think we ever saw a gun previously in this series. Welcome to Hogwarts. She looks pretty adorable in that outfit though, not gonna lie. So where's this RU or whatever her name was that was in that love letter? Huh? Are we gonna meet them as well? Speak of the devil, man. My name is Futanari. Dodonko. Dodongo's Cavern. No, it's Bobom. Oh, that was the name I was thinking of. King Bobom's Castle. Who the fuck is Dodongo? Damn. They clearly bully her back when they were in high school, man. Thrown under the bus. Crimson Demons are a bunch of OP weirdos. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Damn. Yeah, because Darkness has like negative 99% hit rating. Such a shame. Okay, sure. If that's what you want to go with. My name is. Wow. He doesn't want to get doxxed. Holy shit, look at the size of those fucking milkers, man. My name is Chun Chun Mara. Look at Darkness's face. Yes, I am Mitsurugi. Go dox him instead. Mitsurugi's gonna find, a giant horde of hitmen on his doorstep, and you wonder how the hell did that happen. What the fuck's that face? Holy shit! Oh, what is that? This is, oh my god, all the budget went into that. That is disgusting. What is that? Oh my. I might use that as the thumbnail. Oh god. That is a contender for the thumbnail right now, that fucking Megumin face. Holy shit. Oh, it's that OVA moment, right? Cosmo froze the fucking window this time so that Megumin couldn't escape. Holy shit. Yo, what the fuck is... Oh, you're ruining the moment. Oh, but hey, you're hot, right? But hey, you're ruining the... Oh, you ruined the fucking moment. What the... What the fuck? Who do you think you're dealing with, huh? Oh no. She figured it out. Man, she's tall. Holy shit. She's like 9 foot. Yes, please. This is not even showing any resistance, man. There's fucking breathing noise right there. Oh my god, he's just hanging on like a fucking leech. Chimera. Oh no. Wow. Damn, he's just holding on to them. They're like fucking massive cannons, man. Bruh, such a lucky boy. I'm surprised he hasn't fucking busted a nut yet. Holy shit, what fucking cup are those? Those must be like... Those are like Z cup tits, man. They're even bigger than his fucking head. He's bigger... It's bigger than her head and she's like 9 foot tall. Oh, and he's even getting head pats as well. Oh no! Oh, Futanari! Oh my god. Feeling something pressing into my butt. Oh shit! Psychologically scarred ×2 electric boogaloo. Well, I mean, well, if it's only just a dick down there, that's pretty bad. Still pretty hot though. I'm confused. Bruh. I can't decide. Okay, she's still pretty damn hot. I'm not really into Futanari, unfortunately, but hey, just keep that thing covered up, all right, and then we'll be good. Oh shit! Oh my god! No, his degenerate mind is talking. His penis is talking for him. Cosmo's neuron activation is insane. You could have at least asked her to suck you off, man. Cosmo's such a fucking wimp. Holy shit. Look at all them fucking massive anal beads, man. Dude, she's still. Oh my god. That top half, though, that's a fucking 10 out of 10. How can you try and kill something like that? When she got such a smoking hot body, man. Oh, wow. She's torched the entire town. Thanks a lot, Cosmo. You just doomed everybody. Of course, Aqua being the... Yeah, the whiny brat. Always trying to chicken out of all of these end game boss life and death situations. What are you two doing here? I wasn't expecting to see you guys again. Better question yet. Why? You again? Ugh, stop picking your fucking nose, man. I hate this guy. Wait, this dude created the Crimson Demons? Oh. Railgun. Oh. You mean that... Quit sending dumbasses to this world. This is all... I was about to say that everything in this world's problem is that fucking scientist's fault, but no. It's Aqua's fault. It's always Aqua's fault. The root to all problems is fucking Aqua. She sent this nutcase. Oh my god, just look at that. Holy fucking shit, that lower torso, man. It's a shame there's nothing down there. It's clearly far down enough for you to have something down there showing. But they decide not to draw it on. But hey, draw the ass on, alright? That's perfectly fine. Aqua sending that fucking scientist to this world really fucked everything up. It's all thanks to this fucking... So all of these contraptions, right? Like, you have... She took away all of your powers, probably. Damn. You know, this is a fantasy world, right? You're not supposed to have this futuristic gadgets like the destroyer, like those robot golems, like that thing. It's all thanks to Aqua sending this nutcase fucking scientist from the year 2000 and whatever to this. You're sending a guy with civilization Tech 6 technology back to Tech 1. And now, clearly this world wasn't made for all of this futuristic technology. Bruh. She's not even wearing anything. She literally just has like these two pads covering up her fucking chest. Because that makes any sense. Okay. Otherwise, this would have been a R-rated 18 plus hentai. Not that I would mind. Please give me the 18 plus version on Hentai Haven. Where do you find a real life 3D thought with a body like that? Nowhere. I've yet to find one. But in 2D anime, you can draw them perfectly like that with a body like that. Damn. I'm having a real hard time reading the subs every time she's on screen, man. Stop using your joke magic. Ugh. Bruh, that cannon required charging up by a neutron star. Not Aqua's little tiny dribble. Little brat stole the oh, you blown up the barrel. What the fuck? Wait, that's it? It seems like nobody wants to hang out with the Headless Horseman, man. Sure you won't. What? What the fuck? Where did where did you two come from? I know she said she's a chimera that like can absorb things, but those two were in the afterlife, man. How did you manage to absorb these two from the afterlife? How logically this makes no fucking sense at all. I don't know how the hell this is happening. All right, but it looks cool. How about you two now go and do something about it then, huh? It's your previous co-worker and friend, huh? You're partially responsible. Why are the other two alive? Huh? Why are they here? Damn. The generals right now are having a scuffle. When the target is so big that you just can't miss anymore. That's Darkness's I guess that's Darkness's strength, right? From what we've learned so far in this series. She may be able to miss everything else, but she's like the perfect tank to dealing with overly gigantic monsters. Oh. Oh, that's a throwback. See, the advantage of this being a movie and I don't have to do a highlight reel for it is that if they end up doing yet another one of those massive Sakuga finale moments and there's a song blasting in the background, alright, no one's gonna hear it on YouTube, so that's fine. Alright, I can just sit back and fully enjoy the fireworks. Wow. That's some major leech essence right there. Spirit bomb. What a shame. You only get attracted to ugly bastards. Dang, look at them fucking pepperonis, man. Okay, okay. So what? Cosmo's gonna get himself killed again? Huh? I guess this is the one and only time that we can go and meet Eris, right? If he ends up getting himself obliterated again. The production value, I know this is a movie, alright? But the production value of Konosuba has been ridiculous, okay? For what it seems to be on surface level. You think it's like some seasonal isekai trash throwaway bandwagon anime like you see like for the majority of the seasonal garbage, but this is good shit, man. Even like as we saw from the last episode of season 2, the production value is amazing. Bro, I'm getting fucking goosebumps, man. The power of love, hope, and imagination. Whose imagination is gonna be stronger? Stop that. That is so cringe. Well, Cosmo's dead again. How many times is that now? Bro, this show's amazing. Holy shit. That one final scene right there is better than the entirety of all of seasons. Ah, what happened to him? Damn, whatever it was, even Eris fucking threw up. It must have been a pretty gruesome sight. Charred remains of Kazuma. That final scene there, man, is better than the entirety of season 1 of Slime. Holy shit. Just about everything is probably better than season 1 of Slime so far, but that scene right there is like, that scene's up there, man, contending with some of the greatest stuff I've seen so far. What, you can't have both? Did she mention that before? I can't remember. Did she say something like you had to have every single point in explosion magic in order for it to work. The moment you put any point in anything else, it doesn't work. Otherwise, I don't see like what's the problem. Yeah, I don't think Cosmo's gonna do it. Bro. Man, I'm starting to get choked up, not gonna lie. Starting to get those feels. And I'm watching Konosuba for fuck's sake. Bro, this movie, man. Oh, it's a solid 9 out of 10, minimum. Alright, this is so good. I can see now why all of you guys wanted me to watch it, wanted me to check it out. It's just, it's amazing. Alright. I love it. It's so good. Holy shit, I love this series. Yo, bro, that was such a good movie. Oh, I was getting, oh, I wasn't gonna cry, but I was fucking getting choked up there at the end, man. Oh my god. Megumin and Kazuma's relationship in this movie, man. I'm sad that they didn't get any further with it. I don't even know whether it's even gonna lead anywhere or whether they were just edging us. They were just fucking teasing us there with that relationship bait. But in reality, the two of them never really are interested in one another like that, right? Look at all of this JC staff referencing. I'm still curious as to whether if anyone from JC staff even worked on this, because it clearly looked like it was done by uh Dean Stay Night, right? Like everything about this movie was pretty much Dean Stay Night. It looked exactly like season 1 and 2, but you know, it just had a different studio name under it. I don't know what happened. You guys just fill me in on the details why for some reason they decided to change studios for this instead of giving it back to the original adapters of Dean Stay Night. So this was obviously in theaters, right? In Japan, I know, but was it in Western theaters for you guys? Huh? Because, damn. Imagine going out to watch this in public. Huh? That is some straight up degeneracy weeb shit right there. And here I thought, making my way out to go watch Sword Art Online Progressive, right? The movie was already enough effort as it was and questionable to my social credit. But no. You wanna go out into public to watch this. I mean, this was amazing for home entertainment. I don't know whether it would have fared up any differently if I had to go out and watch it, you know, in a theater and pay for it. I don't know. Wow, those credits went by real quick. 2019. Wow, no post-end credit scene either. Wow, they should wrapped up them end credits real fucking quick, man. Oh my god, they did. those two songs felt like 1.5 minutes each. The credits just zoomed by. They be zooming, bro. And then it instantly, like there wasn't even any like 2 to 3 seconds worth of respite when that video ended. It just cut right back to the start because I've got my VLC media player on loop. Back to the starts of Kadokawa's company logo animation bit right there with the fucking frozen lake and the cool ice water and the fucking mountain in the background. But yeah, that's completely off tangent. So yeah, what I was saying, right? Going out to the theaters to watch this. Anyone in another country besides Japan had this showing in their theaters? Did you go watch this in theaters? I don't know. Would I go out to watch this in a theater? I mean, to be honest, it was a good movie. No, don't get me wrong. It was an amazing movie, okay? But I don't know if I would have gone out, made the effort to go and watch this in a theater. Like I said, it's good home entertainment. For a home entertainment movie standpoint, this is a solid 9 out of 10. Okay, I was thoroughly impressed. Okay, like Konosuba's been knocking it out of the park ever since episode 1. And it's just kept going. So far, it's like Kaguya-sama. It just continues to impress me episode after episode, and it hasn't had a downhill for like any point so far. Like I pray that this show just continues to be an absolute spectacle with every single season. And to my joyous knowledge and from what people have told me in the comment sections on the previous episodes, right, to my revelations and enlightenment, thanks to my community, we're gonna get a season 3. I'm hyped. All right, I'm hyped. Well, as it saw from the end credits of this movie, 2019, right? So this movie came out like 2 years and like 2 months ago. No, that's that's a pretty long time ago, I'd say. 2.5 months ago, about. And then we're going to get a season 3. We don't know when that season 3 is going to be out yet. I've just been told that we're going to get a season 3. Don't know when that's going to be. Kaguya-sama has been like, what? 4 years? Since season 2? Like, it's going to be a while. I'll probably guess maybe 2025 if we're going to get a season 3 of Konosuba. It's gonna be a while, guys. Okay. Oh my god. I don't know why they can't just make... Like, clearly, I don't know what else Dean Stay Night makes. Alright, but if I had to guess, Konosuba... Okay, you know, I can spot quality from a mile away. You guys probably know that by now, okay? I like my good shows that are solid. And for the most part, when you look at reviews from forums and message boards and My Anime List and anywhere else, for the most part, the shows that I watch... most of them anyways, I'm not going to say all of them, but most of them, they have generally overall favorable reviews saying that this is a really, really good show. You get the minority of haters out there that will criticize it, but Konosuba's not one of them. Konosuba is pretty much universally accepted as a really, really good show. Okay, so when it comes to really good shows, I don't know why studios that adapt really good shows don't see that as, that's like their company mascot. Kind of like how A1 Pictures now has Sword Art Online as their company mascot. And they have realized that Kaguya-sama has now become like their second child, their second mascot. How Ufotable has seen Type Moon as their mascot. And now they've moved on to Kimetsu no Yaiba, right? As now they're like sharing the spotlight now with Type Moon for Ufotable. Every studio, and like Studio Wit, right, with Attack on Titan, and then they eventually pussied out of it. They gave it to Mappa to finish things off, which I still am pretty bitter about. Okay, so every studio has that one series that they know that will put them up, get their name up there. I don't know why, when you know that you have such an IP under your belt, you don't just keep pushing for it, right? I don't push for it every season in the same year and every year. Push for it maybe once every 2.5 years, maybe 2 to 3 years. But when you push it like once every 5 years, 6 years, 8 years, some series that I've heard people talk about that they haven't even seen a sequel yet until a decade later, it's like, why? Huh? Like who's in charge of fucking PR, public relations, and in charge of marketing, and in charge of foresighting in their company to realize that you have such a gold mine, but you're just gonna sit on it unless there's no source material left to adapt. But I've heard that Konosuba, they're much farther ahead in the light novels right now. So, you know, clearly it's overdue for more episodes. Please give me more episodes of Konosuba. It's so good. This show's absolutely fantastic. It's up there with Kaguya-sama, top tier quality comedy series. But even for a comedy series, in this movie, man, we got so many heartfelt moments of character development and story and lore and whatever. Like this movie had the whole package. Like I said, it's a 9 out of 10 minimum. I'm not gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because generally I only give 10 out of 10s to stuff that like really hit me like on an emotional, spiritual level that eventually give me like PTSD or whatnot. But for Konosuba, it's still really good. It's up there. Definitely one of the better stuff I've seen so far. Okay, so let's have a quick recap review of this movie. All right. And then I'll give you guys my final ratings. So what? Kazuma had to go and help Yun out in her hometown village with Megumin in the Crimson Demon village. And it just so happened at that time they bumped into Sylvia, another demon general who was trying to take over the place at the time. But couldn't, because the Crimson Demons were just way too overpowered. Yeah, they're busted, alright. But hidden within some clearly anachronous metal-shaped box of an industrial factory, an industrial lab, sitting somewhere on the outskirts of their town, had some kind of futuristic anal beads snake attachment sort of mech suit device thing that was left behind by none other than our good old friend, the balding scientist, okay, the other Japanese dude that Aqua sent to this world. And seemingly, as now we've learned from the story as it progresses further and further, he's the main fucking cause of everything. All right, all the fucking problems so far right now with the Demon General's army and the technological advances of the Demon Lord's empire right now spreading across the land of wherever this world is, whatever it's called, was all thanks to that scientist. He just came here with his degeneracy and started building contraptions, trying to satiate his incel needs, and then what does he end up creating? Mechanized abominations, including that fucking what is it, that AI robot waifu girl that ended up being a masochistic, sadistic BDSM dungeon master that just pulled out like 12 different drilling tools, torture tools, and then started whipping Kazuma like, oh, you like that, boy? You like that? Take that up the ass. Gachi Hyper, what a fucking twisted man he was. He even got kicked by that other woman, right? There was some like demon general assistant, that scientist lady that kicked him up the ass, and then he felt all kimochi about it. That scientist is so fucked up in the head. Holy shit, that guy's got problems. But hey, he's gone now. He represented the previous era of this alternate fantasy world that Kazuma now finds himself in. And thanks to Aqua sending that scientist there, Kazuma now has to clean up his mess. Such a fucking shame. And it was that mad scientist Kung that had this ominous shrine built somewhere in the outskirts of the Crimson Demons' village, which was a cat girl and a pop idol engraved in this stone, in this Rosetta Stone, on this giant sandstone tablet used as a shrine. And on the back side of it was inscribed the Mad Scientist Kung diary of what he did with this Crimson Village. Oh boy, are we gonna bump into this guy even more? Huh? Any light novel readers out there want to let me know what's gonna happen next? I personally don't really care. All right, this show isn't exactly something that, spoiling it is that big of a deal for me. Is Mad Scientist Kung gonna have more problems that Kazuma's gonna have to encounter later on? For all you know, Mad Scientist Kung ended up creating the fucking Demon Lord in this world, for all I know. Okay, Mad Scientist Kung was the true culprit, the true endgame all along. But that was because Aqua sent him there. So Aqua was the source of everybody's troubles all along, as we've seen time and time again with Kazuma's party and their constant misfortune. A lot of the times it's fucking Aqua's fault. All right. So yeah, Kazuma just comes in and tries to save the day, and yeah, big light show. Again, it's kind of like it's the same with Vanya, it's the same with the Dullahan, it's the same with Hans. It's again just another quest. It's another world-ending emergency quest trying to defeat another demon lord, another demon general. But this time it's a 90-minute extended OVA movie special. And what a spectacle it was there towards the end. Wow, that final explosion segment between Megumin and Yunyun versus Sylvia, that was incredible. You thought the God Blow and the God Requiem scene from the last episode of season 2 was amazing. I'm gonna have to go watch that scene again later, okay, my free time. I gotta appreciate it some more. That was just top quality. That was so good, man. That was amazing. All right, so Kazuma, I mean, if I was Kazuma, I would have played my cards a bit differently with Sylvia, man. I would take that. All right. Hey, she might have a dick down below, but I'll take. Hey, did you see fucking Sylvia's body? Like, bro, damn. That's like an 11 out of 10. That's a fucking smoking hot body. You don't even find those in real life. That's like perfectionism right there. It's like an idealistic form of just a mature woman that. You don't find such things in real life. You don't get the full package like her. You get like some aspects on a real world woman, but then she lacks elsewhere. But damn, that's how you draw Kazuma. Absolute fucking cuck. He had so many opportunities and he just pussied out on all of them. She even was willing to suck him off, because she even said, "I'm better than a succubus, right? Suck with 2 C's." But Kazuma didn't even want it. Oh, you're such a fool, man. And whatever happened to him that made Eris throw up, puke out rainbows in the end was just... I mean, it's a shame we didn't get to see it. And it's also a shame that the only fucking scene with Eris in it was just that last segment there. And she didn't even speak. It was just a segment of her looking shocked and disgusted and then throwing up. I want more Eris scenes, man. Please. In Season 3, I hope we get more Eris scenes. I think Eris is probably the best character. Eris is best waifu in this show with her minimal screen time. I want more of her. But I don't know, because I'm not a light novel reader, so I don't know what the source material is all about. Alright, so... yeah. Speaking of relationships, right? And then you have Kazuma and Megumin, right? Relationship baiting right there. Just baiting the audience. Like, that's not cool. Does Megumin actually... Megumin is appreciative of Kazuma for letting her join his party when no one else would, as she also previously said to Yunyun, right, in that OVA. But couldn't you have, just elaborated on it a little bit more, other than her just tucking into bed with him and just, lying on top of him right there? That lying on top of him right there, that moment there, oh my god. My neuron activations were off the charts. Imagine... okay, what it would have been like for Kazuma to have just Megumin fucking lying on top of your chest. My imagination's going wild. I'm surprised that Kazuma didn't just pop a boner and then Megumin would have fucking felt that. No, there's a... as Kazuma said, "Oh, Sylvia, there's something poking my butt." That's because there is. That scene, one of the highlights of the movie. I don't know what I'm gonna have to go look back at my recording. Gonna look back at my reaction. All right, to this movie. I don't know what I did. I don't know how I reacted when Sylvia says I'm also part male. I think my face just drooped down. I don't know. It was a shocking moment of disbelief and of disgust that I was about to get jebaited again by a trap. But at least it wasn't a trap. It was just Futanari. That's okay. Trap, fuck off. Astolfo, go suck a... No, don't go suck a dick. You probably will do that. No, you probably will go fuck yourself as well. Just Astolfo, fuck you. Alright, that's all I want to say. Fuck you, Astolfo. Again, my salt and bitter remorse and just triggered nature of tilt. My tilt of Astolfo's betrayal still hits me to this day. Fuck you, Astolfo. Alright, for being a trap. But hey, Sylvia, Futanari, that's fine. Okay, I'm okay with that. That's fine. Alright. It was a great movie, guys. Okay, it was amazing. The animation towards the end was incredible. All right, so let's tally up them scores. The visuals, I mean, only because it's Konosuba, these visuals work. If this was any other serious show, those visuals were absolute shit. Okay, but for Konosuba, it's Konosuba's like unique style, and therefore it gets a free pass on the beautiful artwork sort of standards, right? Like when Kazuma popped out of that shed when Sylvia interrupted him and Megumin's sexy time, you could pause frame by frame and see what the fuck was up with the drawing of Kazuma's face, man. But hey, it works. It's Konosuba. I'll give it 7 out of 10. All right, but the visuals for the last final scene though, with Yun and Megumin casting off their light of saber and explosion, that scene's a 10 out of 10. All right, that scene's just all the budget went into that, as well as all the budget went into fucking Kazuma's hand molesting fucking Megumin's hand in bed. All right, 10 out of 10 for that. Animation, it's all right. Okay, like it's pretty good. Like especially again, just the Megumin and Yun explosion scene at the end there, the final boss fight moment there, the finale segment. That's a 10 out of 10 in every aspect. But for the most part of this movie, the animation's, solid 7, 8 out of 10. Soundtrack, there wasn't really much. Well, the only soundtrack I remember was, again, the Megumin and Yun explosion scene at the end. Just everything about that Megumin and the Yun explosion scene right there at the end was a solid 10 out of 10. The rest of it, it's whatever. Okay, it's like 7 out of 10. It's like a B+, A- if I was being generous. But that one scene there was like a straight up A+. Okay, that scene was just absolutely incredible. Okay, so yeah, and finally the story. Yeah, it was a good episode, movie, right? It was a good movie. I mean, it was basically just a 90-minute long, extended, drawn out episode of fighting another demon general, as we've seen before, which is kind of like, like 3 episodes of the Dullahan arc, I guess, back in season 1, all put together into one movie. That pretty much equates to like 1.5 hours, right? More or less. And then you got to learn more about Megumin's backstory with her family and her student colleagues and Yun and I didn't know that Megumin had a little sister. Chomosuke? No. Komeko. Chomosuke. Chomosuke's the cat, right? Yeah, Chomosuke's the cat. Chun Maru is the sword. Komeko is the little sister. Yeah, Komeko. I didn't realize she also had a little sister. Nobody mentioned that. That was a surprise for this movie. That was cool. All right, just everyone in that village are all freaks. You thought that hot spring town full of Aqua's worshippers were freaks. Megumin and Yun's hometown. They're gonna like hold my beer. You sure about that? We'll match that. All right, hold my beer. We'll show you what a bunch of freaks are. But hey, at least they're overpowered as fuck. Oh my god, everyone in that town, man, absolutely hopped up on roids. All right, so guys, I think that's it. I don't have anything else to say other than it was a fantastic movie. All right. And we're gonna leave it at that. All right. So thank you all so much, guys, for tuning in. All right, to my reaction, my watch along of the Konosuba movie, The Legend of the Crimson Demon. All right, so that is it for all the Konosuba that there is going to be right now for the foreseeable future with me and with anime in general. I don't know when season 3 is going to come out. I hope it's going to come out sometime soon, but I highly doubt it. So until that time comes, I sleep. All right, for Konosuba, I go back to sleep. It's been an amazing ride, all right, so far with Konosuba. Here's hoping that this IP, this series, this franchise stays as popular as can be, so that we can just keep getting more Konosuba anime adaptations. And maybe one day, 50 years down the line, we'll see that finale animated. And then I can finally lay to rest that this show wasn't just a time investment, a time sink that's never going to have any meaningful return, because the show's never going to end. I hope it's not going to be one of those shows. Okay, I hope this show one day eventually sees a finale and gets closure. Alright. But until then, that is it. Alright, hope you guys have enjoyed the movie reaction. If you're brand new to this channel and you haven't done so already, if you've loved this reaction and you want to go check out the rest of the content on the Too Lazy for Life network on YouTube and on Patreon, then on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button down below, alright? Subscribe, comment, and like. Like, comment, and subscribe. That was the order that I was trying to go with. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about this movie. Was it as great as an experience the first time around as it was for you? It was for me, man. It was hilarious, man. This movie was just top tier comedy and feels as well. Really, really, really good movie. All right. And if you want to also unlock all the full, uncut, unedited reactions that you not find anywhere else, and also get 1 week early access ahead of the YouTube crowd for future releases, consider signing up to my Patreon. Link is given in the video description down below if you're watching on YouTube. Alright, takes like 1 second to make an account if you're brand new. Have a browse of all of my subscription tiers and pick one that best suits you. You'll be directly supporting your boy out in his pursuits to becoming a full-time content creator here on YouTube and on the wide web. Big massive shout outs to all of my existing patrons right now, again supporting me on Patreon. And last but not least, big massive shout outs again to the Sloth Troopers, Tomato and Eden's Musketeer, and also to the Supreme Sloth supporter Zozo. Thank you so much, you three, for your next extra levels of financial backing and support. You guys, as always, absolute freaking legends. All right, if anyone else, again, trying to just beg for money right now, sell out. All right, let's if you want to pay my rent, pay my food bills every single month, so that I don't go out into the street homeless with nothing to eat, sleeping out in the cold. If you got more money than sense, if you want to shell out to your boy Too Lazy for Life, please, link is right down there. Just join my Patreon. Help me pay my rent and feed myself every single week. I'll very much appreciate it, guys. Okay, because right now, it's like free labor right now. Okay, making these videos, it's literally just free labor. It's like slave labor at this point. I'm earning less than minimum wage as part-timer in a supermarket right now. It's just so fucking sad. Where was I going with this? Yeah, thank you all of my patrons. All right, so that's it. That's it for this video. Okay, I hope you guys have enjoyed the Konosuba roller coaster ride with your boy Too Lazy for Life for like the past, I don't know, 3-4 months. It's been a pleasure. All right, I'll see you guys all next time for the next great series that we're gonna go on. Okay, but for the time being, it's Cycle 8. All right, I don't know when abouts in Cycle 8 this movie is gonna come out, but maybe midway, I guess. Go check out the rest of the shows that are out right now if you haven't done so already. Code Geass, ReZero, Kara no Kyokai currently airing. Okay, it's a whole lot of fun. It's a whole lot of hype right now in this cycle. Lots and lots of bangers. Very, very much requested shows right now on the Too Lazy for Life network for you guys to check out. So if you haven't done so already, please show those shows your support as well. If you're fans of Konosuba, I'm pretty sure you're also fans of ReZero. ReZero right now has been an absolute banger of an adventure so far. Okay, and if you guys love ReZero, go check out my reactions to that. All right, that's the show that I'm trying to push for hard, especially during this cycle, and also in the next coming cycle, because we're just gonna keep going at it for however many episodes this series has available for us to watch right now. All right, so that is it, guys. That is it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys all next time for the next great upload, next great reaction video in store for you guys from your boy Too Lazy for Life. All right, but until then, that is it from me. Bye for now!